All right, guys. So Bitcoin is dropping today. Okay, for the past few hours, okay, Bitcoin has in fact been dropping. So since Bitcoin is dumping right now, I am here to tell you guys this right now. This is in fact going to be the last dump. Okay, a last dump before the bull run actually happens. Okay, I really do believe. Okay, that we will potentially be in this level for the next few months, potentially, right? Not very long, okay, until we see Bitcoin, okay, having a bull run, because we all know a bull run is coming for Bitcoin and crypto when an alt season is obviously right around the corner as well. So obviously altcoins will pump as well. Same with Bitcoin, right? So I understand, guys. I really do believe, okay, this is in fact going to be the last, dump. Okay, we could potentially see Bitcoin dropping below, $60,000, maybe dropping to like 58 to 55, maybe even lower before we see a parabolic movement up to the upside for Bitcoin, right? So I do obviously want to give you guys an update, show you guys what is exactly happening right now with, of course, Bitcoin and of course the entire crypto market. And as usual, there is in fact some other things I want to talk about, but mainly Bitcoin today. And as usual, I want to show you guys some Bitcoin charts just to show you guys, even though Bitcoin is in fact, having a dump right now, okay, understand the next upcoming few months, you know, towards the end of this year, 2024, and of course throughout next year, 2025, are in fact going to be some amazing times for Bitcoin and crypto, right? So let me show you guys what has in fact been happening for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin drops to $60,000. Okay, and everyone is getting shaken out by this. Okay, and no one actually really knows why Bitcoin is in fact having this dump right now. Okay, but it's all FUD, guys. Okay, it's all FUD, and obviously, someone out there is selling a whole bunch of Bitcoin, right? There's a lot of selling going on right now. So it is, but there is in fact a lot of FUD going on around and selling, and that's why we are in fact seeing the Bitcoin price dropping, right? So this is what Bitcoin is at right now. Okay, we are in fact in the 4 hour time frame, and you guys can just clearly see yesterday, right, we saw Bitcoin at $64,000. Okay, and then it started dropping. You guys can just clearly see that right earlier this morning. Okay, and actually dropped all the way down to about $58,000, below 60K at one point, right? And now it's slightly bouncing back up at 61,400, right? So Bitcoin is now back above $60,000, 61,400. So this is amazing to see. It's slightly bouncing back up, right? It's creeping back up to that 60K level, above 60K. So that's great to see. But yeah, Bitcoin, has in fact been dropping, for the past few days, like very, very so slowly, right? You guys can just clearly see that. Okay, it's been very, very steadily having this downtrend, right? You guys can just clearly see that. So obviously, guys, since Bitcoin is dumping, okay, it took a dump today. This is obviously a great opportunity to buy more. Don't be scared, guys. Okay, buy more. When you see opportunities like this, right, for Bitcoin or any crypto asset, buy, right? This is the time to buy, guys. Okay, this is a great opportunity to buy more, right? To accumulate more. So that's Bitcoin, okay, down, 2% today for the past 24 hours. And for the past week, 7 days, Bitcoin is down over 6%, right? Now, other altcoins today are not looking too bad as Bitcoin actually, for the past 24 hours. A lot of these altcoins have in fact been pumping. There's actually a fair few greens in the market today, right? For a lot of these altcoins. So you guys can clearly see Solana up pretty much 9% for the past 24 hours. Solana today is actually pumping, and other altcoins are pumping, over 3%, right? Over 7%. Look at Chainlink today, up 8%. Great to see for Chainlink, right? Look at Neo Protocol, okay, over 7%. Great to see Pepe, over 10%. And the list goes on, right? Render over 10%, right? 12% up today. So this is, amazing to see for a lot of these altcoins. I must say, majority of altcoins today are actually pumping, right? While Bitcoin is actually having a slight dump, right? And it was actually dumping a fair bit, early this morning. So you guys can just clearly see right there, a fair few altcoins are actually in the greens today, which is looking pretty good, right? Now, of course, the global crypto market cap is, it has dropped a lot. Okay, it's now at 2.27 trillion, and overall the market today is down 1%, right? But like I told you guys, okay, when others are fearful, okay, you gotta be greedy and take this as a great opportunity to accumulate more and buy more, right? Now, speaking about fearful, okay, the FinGreed index, I want to show you guys this because today, right now, it's at 30. It's in fear mode right now. You guys can just clearly see it. It's at 30, okay, and it's been um, I don't know how long, but it's been quite some time since we have seen the Fear and Greed Index at 30, back in fear mode, right? It's been quite some time since we have seen it at fear mode, right? Yesterday was at neutral, okay, at 51. Last week was at, 74, and last month was at 75, obviously in greed mode. But right now it's in fear mode. So, as I told you guys, while others are fearful, okay, we got to be greedy and buy more. While others are panicking, panic selling, we got to buy more, right? Take this as a huge opportunity to buy, guys. It's all FUD. Trust me on that. We know a bull run is coming. So understand this is a great opportunity to buy more Bitcoin, right? Or any other altcoins. This is a great time to buy right now, guys. Okay, I must say, today is a great time to buy more. But yes, Bitcoin is down 6.2% today, the biggest daily discount in price for 97 days. So obviously, okay, this is a great time to accumulate more, guys, okay? And Marcus Saylor says here, buy Bitcoin before you need it. And that is very, very true, guys. Okay, buy Bitcoin for your future self, okay? And eventually you're gonna need some Bitcoin, right? Because I really do believe Bitcoin is the future of money. There's already a whole bunch of people using Bitcoin to pay for things. And obviously major businesses slash companies are in fact accepting Bitcoin as payments, right? So I really do believe Bitcoin is the future of money, right? It really, really is. Okay, so that's that. But yeah, so let's get into these Bitcoin charts, starting off with this one. And this just shows you guys right here, 2024, the bull run is coming. Okay, we are ready, like right at the beginning of a bull run. But understand, guys, the huge bull run hasn't even happened just yet. Understand the huge bull run will eventually happen, and that's going to happen in 2025, as this chart is in fact showing us right here. So understand, guys, as I've been telling you guys many, many times, next year, 2025, is in fact going to be an amazing time for Bitcoin and crypto, right? We will obviously be in a bull run slash bull market, right? Bull cycle. So understand, okay, this is just the beginning. We haven't seen anything just yet. As I told you guys earlier this video, this is going to be the last drop, the last dump, okay? And then we're going to see things switch up and Bitcoin's going to pump like crazy. So prepare yourselves for that, okay? But yes, says here, okay, Bitcoin is ready to go parabolic after the fourth halving. This post-halving rally pattern is seen in every halving cycle. It won't be different this time, and that is very, very true. So, as I told you guys many, many times, every single time we have a Bitcoin halving event right after it, right after a Bitcoin halving event, we always see a beautiful bull run happen. Okay, we always, see a beautiful spike up to the upside, okay, a beautiful rally up to the upside. And that is eventually going to happen for Bitcoin. Eventually, we know, guys, okay, back in April, right? I believe 20th of April this year, 2024, we just had our fourth, Bitcoin halving event. Okay, and yes, we haven't seen Bitcoin pump just yet. But understand, guys, every single time we have a Bitcoin halving event, it doesn't pump straight away. Understand that, right? It has to happen, in the next couple of months. Okay, it's just how it is, right? It's been happening like this throughout Bitcoin history, even the first halving, the second halving, and the third halving, right? So understand, guys, okay? It doesn't happen straight away, but eventually it will happen. So understand, very, very soon, we will in fact see a beautiful run up for Bitcoin. And Bitcoin obviously is going to be reaching new highs. And I still think 100K Bitcoin is still on track for, towards the end of this year in 2024. I still think that is very, very possible for Bitcoin. So for all my Bitcoin holders out there watching this video right now, prepare yourselves for what is truly coming for Bitcoin, because I feel like a lot of you guys are in fact prepared, but I really want you guys to prepare yourselves. So today, please take this as an opportunity to buy more, because Bitcoin today is cheap. Okay, cheaper than it was a couple of days ago. So that's that. But yes, this is the last Bitcoin chart that I want to show you guys, and you guys can just clearly see, okay, 2.5 years, okay, and we're pretty much, halfway there to, this bull run have really happened. We haven't seen anything just yet, but it's about to happen. The real bull run is about to happen. We're here right now, and eventually it's going to be, Bitcoin's going to be reaching, 100K, 200K, even 300K, and this chart is showing 400K. Now, as much as I am bullish on Bitcoin, I don't personally think we will see a 400K Bitcoin, but hey, anything is, possible at this point, right? It could be possible that we could potentially see, a new top, a new all-time high for Bitcoin at $400,000. Who knows? Okay, but I know 100K is possible. 200K, that's very, very possible. 300K, that is, is pretty possible as well. Now 400K is 50-50, right? So we will see, guys. Okay, but Bitcoin eventually is going to be reaching new highs, right? So prepare yourselves for that. But yes, this month, June, is in fact about to end. Okay, we have, a couple of days left, less than a week now. Okay, we have a couple of days left into this month, and so far, Bitcoin is actually down 10%. Okay, so most likely, Bitcoin this month of June is most likely going to end off in the reds. Okay, it's down over 10% right now, and we still have, less than a week left into this month. So we will see where Bitcoin is going to be heading, but most likely we will end off Bitcoin in the reds towards the end of this month. But that's that. We will see. But usually July, you guys can just clearly see, it's pretty bullish, the month of July. So, we'll see what's going to happen for next month for Bitcoin for this year, 2024. But it should be a bullish one, right? We will see about that. But guys, like I told you guys many times, while others are fearful, okay, we got to be greedy and buy more. Don't be scared. Don't panic. Just relax. Okay, this has happened many times. Okay, especially, back 2022, that bear market was one of the worst bear markets. And if you simply survived that year, in 2022, right? If you were in Bitcoin and just crypto in general, if you survived that year, you can literally survive anything, because that was literally one of the worst bear markets ever. So much happened in that year, right? That caused Bitcoin to drop, right? And of course, the entire crypto market, right? We saw a lot of, crypto exchanges pretty much shutting down, and we saw, Terra Luna. We know what happened with Terra Luna, and that obviously caused the entire crypto market to crash as well. Like, that was one of the worst bear markets ever. Okay, so understand, if you survive 2022, you can literally survive anything. So what we are in fact seeing right now for Bitcoin is nothing. Okay, understand that, guys. Okay, Bitcoin is still on track. Okay, it really is. So that's that. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. That is always appreciated. And I catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.